Alright everyone, so what we're doing today is I've come down to the mangroves with my good mate Ethan, and what we're going to be doing is hopefully trying to catch some big mud crabs. Now I actually have done a big mud crab catch and cook before, but sadly those mud crabs, they were legal but they weren't massive. And today I found a new hotspot just as we've been searching through these mangroves, and there has been quite a few crabs over the last couple weeks. Now since we don't have any breakfast, hopefully we're going to be able to catch quite a few mud crabs for today, go back to the house and cook them up. So let's start catching these mud crabs with our bare hands. Right, so pretty much what we're doing is we're probably going to head over there to the mangroves, try to get a few crabs, and we've got some hessian bags to put on top of them so they don't bite and kill each other. But what we're going to be doing is getting them in the bucket, going back to the house and cooking them up, and I really hope we can get a few crabs today. So let's start searching. Yeah, that one's massive. So we've just spotted our first crab of the day. He's just sitting down the mangroves here. Oh, he's seen me. I'm hoping he doesn't have a hole nearby. Oh, he is massive. It's a big buck or something. He's just too big. Let's go like this. Yep, got him. I got him. The croc fell off. Take a look at that. That's literally been 10 minutes. We got that big fella. That's the crab that we're looking for this video. Take a look at that. Now the really cool thing about these crabs is these got these giant claws just up here, and they are just filled with meat, and you can tell if you push here, he's actually pretty full. Yeah, he'll be filled with meat. This guy, what did I say, is about 17 centimeters across the shell, and the legal limit for these guys is 15. You can tell that this is a male. You can see this here, more of a triangular shape. I'll put up on the screen what a female looks like. It's more of an oval shape, and take a look at that. That is one giant crab right there. I've caught quite a few in these mangroves. I caught some in Ethan's videos too, just in the net at night. But take a look at that big fella. He is going to be so good after we cook him up. Hopefully we can get one or two more, but if not, I'll definitely be happy with that. Chuck this big fella in the bucket, just like that. You can see he's filling up the bucket. Alright, yep, we got another one. Are you filming?
Yeah.
This one's like the same size.
I just saw him.
Yeah.
Is he moving or?
Yeah, he's seen me. Oh.
Oh, he's big.
He's massive. Oh. He's having a go at me. Ready?
Use your croc.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my croc as a weapon. Okay, so I'm gonna pin him down, just like that. And then, yep, I got him. Look at that claw, Ethan. That is massive. I lost my croc, but it was worth it. Oh. Take a look at that. Second crab. We've been searching for about an hour and we've managed to get two. That is so good. Now, we could probably get a few more crabs today if we search for a couple more hours, but to be honest, this is definitely enough for me and Ethan. So we're gonna go back to the house, show you how to cook it up, but take a look at that. That is so cool. One massive mud crab, another one in the bucket down there. This has been a successful video, hasn't it? Dude, take a look at that. Right, so just to show you guys how strong these guys' claws are, I'll crush this can down a bit, but what we're gonna do is put it inside his claws. Oh, look at that. He's just crushed that can straight through there, and he's not letting go. Come on, let go. You wouldn't want that to be your hand, would you? Right, so everyone keeps wondering what we do to actually kill these crabs. Now, the method of what we do is actually put them in the freezer for about 11 minutes so they won't feel anything when they're going into the water. Now, most people think that we put them in alive, and no, we don't do that. Right, so what you want to do when you're pulling them apart is just pull this flap down, get them under here like this, and just basically rip this shell off. Now, this guy's really full of meat, and you can tell that because this is extremely hard to pull off. There we go. Oh, he's chockers. So we'll chuck that in here, and we want to get all these filters and stuff out. Just clean all that out, just like this. Right, so that's one half of the crab. Now let's do the other. Alright, so just to make sure that this water's boiled fully, we need to wait until it starts bubbling. We just went out and got some salt water from the sea out there. It often tastes better when you cook it in that. We got the crabs in here. After it starts bubbling, we'll chuck it in, cook it for about 11 minutes, and then they should be good. Alright, so as you can see, it's bubbling away there. So what we're going to do is we got the crabs in here. You can see that giant claw right there. Put them in. It might stop bubbling for a bit, but when it starts up again, we'll time 11 minutes, and then they should be really good to eat. So I'll put them under there, make sure they're all covered.
Yep, that's good.
Alright, we'll check them in about 11 minutes, and then they should be good. Bob your oyster. Alright, so we need to rush. We actually left them in for a bit too long. But they're definitely ready now. So we'll grab them out. Now we've got a bucket of cold salt water. Oh, look at that. We got a bucket of cold salt water just there. Got a bucket of cold salt water. And what we'll do is put them in that for about 30-40 seconds. Put them in the freezer for another about 10 minutes. And then they should be really good. Now, just like that. I think that's the last one. Take a look at that in that bucket down there. That looks so good. Alright, so as you saw, what we did is we went out to the mangroves, managed to catch 2 huge crabs, came back here, got a bucket of water, cleaned them all up, cooked them, and what we're about to do now is eat them. And you can see that claw is literally the size of my fist. It's that big. So I'll probably just take this one. We've left 2 more upstairs because we're obviously not going to eat both of them. But you can see that. We're going to get all the meat out of there, and it is going to taste so good. So what I like to do first is pull that out, and you can see all that meat there. Just eat that. Now that meat inside the crab claw there, without salt water, it would actually taste really plain. But yeah, so what we're going to do now is get all the meat inside this. Alright, so normally if you shake it next to your head, you can actually tell if it's a water bag or not. And pretty much what that means is if the crab's not that full, there won't be much meat inside the claw. And this, it seems like a pretty full crab. So we've got these crab crackers just here. And what you do is you put them around the claw. Oh, look how full that is. Take a look at that. Look at that. That's all the meat inside the crab claw. And if you go like this, you can bite it all off. You can see that meat inside there. It looks just as good as it tastes. It tastes so good. And on a big crab like that, it's just amazing. And plus, you pick out all this stuff and just in there, and it tastes really good. So just before I go, I just wanted to say, Ethan behind the camera right now, he actually has his own YouTube channel, and since he helped me film this video, I'm going to give him a bit of a shout out. So if you guys want to go over and check out his mud crab catching cook or squid catching cook or something like that, I'll leave the link at the top of the description if you want to go check it out. Also, one more thing, if you guys want to go check out my Instagram account, it's just up here on Ethan's back or something like that. It's just Miller Wilson. Just like that, if you want to go check it out. It's got quite a few different photos and videos there. So let's keep eating this bone apple tea.